Rich Rugby.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And yes, it's been a while since my last video, but I am back and ready for more rugby commentary that you love to hear. So thank you first of all to all of my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the old icon in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to show the love there. And once again, if you do subscribe, I'll give you a shout out in my next vid. So today I wanted to talk about the All Blacks lost 38-30 to Argentina last week at Cape Town. So how did we lose? Well, it was simple. Only one team turned up to play on Saturday night, and that team was Argentina. They played out of their skins and they played really, really well. The All Blacks, on the other hand, they looked like they were on a training run. They looked like they were playing sevens rugby, and with things like hot potato, keep the ball alive, and aimless kicks to nowhere, as well as kicks getting charged down, passes to nobody from halfway, then to the 22, then over their try line to give the opposition a 5 metre attacking scrum. Just really, really all-round terrible rugby to watch. I think the professionalism within the All Blacks is not there. They look like a decidedly amateur team, and it hurts me to say that because, you know, obviously love the All Blacks, but something needs to change. Something needs to change. And I think if the All Blacks continue to play the way they have this year, we're looking at losses to 2 losses to South Africa and losses to Australia. And at the end of the year tour, who knows? So what do I want to see tonight? Obviously, with a largely unchanged team, which I'm disappointed to see there haven't been a swath of changes. There should have been. I wouldn't have had Perenara at 9. I would have started with Cortez Ratama, and then I would have put Bowden Barrett at 10 and Will Jordan at 15. I'm pleased to see Sam Cane is back. I would have had him starting, and I would have him as captain, because Sam Cane brings structure and he brings sensibility to the All Blacks, and they need that. What I watched last week just looked like silly rugby, passing the ball around aimlessly, no cohesion, no game plan, and just thinking that because we're the better team, we could play however we wanted and we were still going to win. Well, that wasn't the case. So tonight, I'd like to see a more structured game plan. It's going to be wet at Eden Park, so the All Blacks need to play to those conditions. They need to play sensibly. But if they play like they played last week, they will lose. And Argentina, full credit to them last week. You know, they really came to the party. And when Augustin Creevy came on and scored their winning try that sealed the game against the All Blacks, that was the icing on the cake for me. Because when you allow a nearly 40-year-old man to bully you and push your players out of the way and score under the sticks, you know as a team you have problems. So let's get these problems fixed, ABs. Scotty Robertson, we know he's good for Super Rugby, but is he good for a Tier 1 international rugby? He really hasn't shown that so far, with incredibly close games against England and a pretty easy match against Fiji, and already a loss to Argentina. If the All Blacks do not change their game plan, their strategy, and the players don't step up, we're going to be looking at 2 losses to South Africa this year, a loss to Australia, at least one, and end of year tour that will be a disaster. So let me know what you think in the comments below. What needs to change? What can be improved? Are we going to win tonight? If so, by how much? But also want to know your thoughts on what happened last week. And yeah, as always, tune in for the next video. Sure.
LTF, like, comment, subscribe.